It's Patrick here with Vetted Biz. Today I'm going to talk about the Hotworx franchise, which is a really fast-growing franchise in the fitness industry. Now, Hotworx business model is a bit unique, and they invented something that's on the cutting edge of fitness. Today we're going to go through the franchise costs, just how much Hotworx makes, and a little bit more about this overall industry of fitness going into 2022. So first off, Hotworx, the concept was founded in 2014 and was patented basically doing workouts and a sauna using infrared technology. So Hotworx has grown from just one location in 2017 to finishing 2020 with nearly 160 locations in the US and also expanding abroad. As of this video, they have well over 200 locations throughout the United States, as well as in different countries. The initial franchise fee for a Hotworx franchise is just under $20,000. Now it's going to cost you between $200,000 and about $375,000 to open up a Hotworx franchise in the United States. One thing to keep in mind, there's a lot of ongoing fees and costs related to operating a Hotworx franchise. Now, the royalty is not based on a percentage. It's rather set at $550 a month. However, they charge for POS system and other systems like virtual instructor software fee, the customer relationship management, secret shop inspections at $100 a month. Now, I don't know if that cost should be falling on the franchisee or if that should be a cost more that the franchisor absorbs to really retain their brand equity. And then if there's a site visit, you got to pay $200 a day for that site visit. So there's a lot of kind of hidden fees, even though the royalties are very low and the marketing fee is very low as well. The average total revenue for Hotworx franchises in 2020 was around $237,000. Keep in mind, this is not how much money you take home. This is the sales figures. And based on these sales of $237,000, franchisees on average were making about $50,000 in EBITDA, or just simpling it down, they were taking home about $50,000. This $50,000 of earnings for the average franchisee in 2020 was a drop down from $72,000 in 2019. All things considered for the fitness industry, this wasn't a huge drop down, as we saw in other systems like Orange Theory, for example, that basically the sales evaporated across many of their locations, especially in the Northeast. Using a 2019 income of $50,000 and then the midpoint investment of $285,000, and keeping in mind that it can take a year and a half to find the location, open up the location, so you have that capital ready to invest, and you're investing it to the point you break even and start taking money out. That can take 12 to 18 months. So building that in, we expect for an investment in a Hotworx franchise to take over 6 years to recuperate your initial capital investment. Now, I just did a video on Orange Theory where it could take 10 years to recuperate your initial capital investment, as the midpoint investment amount is significantly higher at $1.3 million. Now, keep in mind, if you're opening up a fitness franchise in the United States, there's a lot of really interesting concepts. However, fitness is an industry that trends can shoot up and then shoot down in just a period of a few years. We saw similar parallels in the frozen desserts industry with frozen yogurts, for example, that had a nice ride for 5 years, and then it came crashing down. So again, Hotworx, $285,000 more or less to open, $20,000 franchise fee. Should take you about 6 years to make your money back. Could it take 4 years, 3 years? Potentially, if you invest less money and it's a very high-performing location. If you're interested in a fitness franchise, I do encourage you to take a look at Vetted Biz and see all that are available. And if you're interested specifically in Hotworx, it's a really good idea to talk to at least 5 franchisees to better understand how much time they're allocating to the business, what their initial upfront investment was, and how long it took them to break even and recoup their initial capital investment.